Hi, it's Car Stories with Auntie B. I'm Auntie B. And the story we're going to read is The Rhino Who Swallowed a Storm. Here's our book. The author is LeVar Burton. The author writes the words. The author writes the words. Ha, ha, hey, hey, the author writes the words. In the middle of the morning, Micah Mouse trembled under her blanket. A storm boomed outside her window. Rain crashed against the glass. Wind rattled the shutters. More than anything else, Micah was afraid. Afraid of storms. A year before, a powerful hurricane had destroyed her home. "I'm scared, Papa," she said. Oh, Micah is feeling scared and nervous because of the rain and the thunderstorm, and it reminds her of when she lost everything. "We are safe, Micah. The storm will soon pass," said Papa. "Would you like for me to read you a story? I know just the one that will make you feel better." Here's Papa. Micah loved books, and Papa's gentle voice soothed in a way that made her forget all about the thunder. Papa opened the book and began. Let's see what Papa's story is going to be about. Long, long ago, before there were words, animals roamed in bountiful herds. Little Rhinoceros lived happy and free, exploring mountains and meadows, rivers and trees. His world was delightful and chock full of magic, until out of the blue, the magic turned tragic. Oh man, so everything was all amazing, but then something really bad and sad happened. Let's find out what happened. A storm swept through the valley, turning bright sky to black. A flash flood came raging, no time to react. Lost in the thundering, no time for wondering. Chaos and lightning, fury so frightening, earth quaking, him shaking, water rumbling, him tumbling, raggedy jaggedy, senseless calamity. The storm crashed through his world and tore it apart and took away everything dear to his heart. Oh no, the storm came and it messed up his whole world. Oh man, poor Rhinoceros. Let's see what happens. Rhino was stunned by the terrible scene. Death and destruction all through the ravine. Enraged by the pain of such a great loss, Rhino acted without a thought to the cost. Rhino looked at his world, all tattered and torn, stood out on the ledge, and he swallowed the storm. Wow. Wow. Inside his belly, he felt the storm growing. Inside his head, he heard howling and blowing. Like a tornado, he spun as the storm raged inside, growing bigger and bigger and wider than wide. When he finally stopped, when he regained control, he was at the very bottom of a very deep hole. What to do? Rhino worried as rain dripped down his face. I'm lost, I'm lonely, and in such a dark place. And just the right moment to comfort and guide, a spider dropped down and dangled beside him. The world up above is shattered and gray, but it's where you belong, so you must find a way to let that storm out and move through your sorrow. You'll find many helpers on your road to tomorrow. Tomorrow will come. Oh, but that hole, it was dreadfully deep, and the walls all around him were slippery steep. Rhino tried to climb out, but was losing all hope when Kangaroo heard him, and he threw down a rope. Though Rhino was heavy from the weight of the storm, they towed him right up, got him safe, dry, and warm. We're strong, we're steady, and we're always ready. When danger strikes, we hop to it. Fire or flood, snow or mud. When help is needed, we'll pull you through it. Watching these heroes do what they did best gave Rhino the strength to set on his quest. The storm he was clutching made him buzzy and blurry. It kept his brain foggy and filled him with worry. Where do I go? What do I do? How will I ever make it through? I think Rhino can make it through. He will. Let's see what he does. After every dark night, there comes a new day. Be kind, do your best, and you'll find your way. Up comes the sun. There are steps to complete. There isn't a map. Just follow your feet. Rhino followed his feet to a wallowing spot where he plopped on a rock and had a really, really deep thought. I'm tired of caging the wind and the rain, exhausted from holding this anger and pain. We're all on this earth to learn and to grow. A wise old tortoise chimed in from below. He's sitting on a tortoise. Allowing yourself to start feeling your feelings is the very best step on this journey toward healing. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be frustrated. It doesn't much matter if you're fast or you're slow. If you want to move forward, just trust and let go. Rhino shook and shimmied and stomped in the muck. And just as he hoped that the storm came unstuck, at first, one little raindrop leaked out of his eye. Then Rhino let go. Oh, and he had a good cry. Let it out, Rhino. Let it out. His tears formed a river that flowed to the sea, where a pod of whales swam happy and free. I do feel better, Rhino thought as he drifted. Then up swam a whale, and Rhino was lifted. If you ever feel blue, the whale said with a spout, remember to breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Sing your own song and take it deep, deep, deep. Then rise above with a joyful leap. That's a good strategy. I wonder what song you can sing when you're feeling sad to help you feel better. As he floated home on a gentle wave, Rhino felt calm and strong and brave. His vision was clear, like the sky above, and he looked at his world through eyes filled with love. He thanked the kind spider and the brave kangaroo and all of the others who'd helped him through. He was glad to know that if he ever lost hope, they lent him a hand or throw him a rope. Thank you for the people who help when you feel sad. If you can, give them a hug. He had journeyed his journey a very long way to find the light in a world turned gray. He swallowed a storm with no thought to the cost. He felt all alone. He'd been tumbled and tossed. Life would bring changes, beginnings and ends, but he had faith in himself and faith in his friends. As they curled up together, he felt loved and protected, and he dreamed of a world that was safe and connected. He understood now it was love that mattered. Love could never be lost. Love can never be shattered. Papa closed the book and gave Micah a hug. I know it was scary when our home was destroyed, said Papa. Bad things happen sometimes, and we can't always control that. But we had lots of helpers, just like Rhino did. That's right, little one, Papa said in his gentle way. You're never really alone when bad things happen. There are family and friends, even people we don't know, who are always there to help us through tough times. And at the end, there's always a rainbow. Amen. The rainbow is God's promise. Thank you for the story. Thank you very much. That's the end. Thank you for joining Auntie B and Stories with Auntie B. Bye. Love you, love bug.